Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today the Milwaukee Bucks have re-signed Bobby Portis to a 3-year, $44 million deal, 14 points per game and 8 rebounds per game for Portis last year in 49 games. He had that suspension that really hurt him, but he was playing good basketball before that and got to come back for the last couple games of the regular season, played in the playoffs, and in the playoffs in those 5 games in that series, he averaged 14 points per game, 8 rebounds per game. Looked pretty good in that series for them. In that series, not that bad of a three-point shooter, 37% this year, 41% and 37%. You can look at like the last 5 seasons he's been with Milwaukee, been great from 3. Overall, almost 40% from 3, but you look at the individual seasons, almost 37% this year, almost 41% last year. 2022-23 season was 37%. 21-22 season was 39.3%. 2020-21 season was an incredible 47.1%, which is his best of any year of his career. So, but Portis is going to be more needed and more relied on next season with Damian Lillard being gone. I know it's not something that's in his position, but they lose scoring with Damian Lillard tearing his Achilles. And Portis can be a good scorer, and I think that's something that can definitely go up for him, next season if, Damian Lillard misses all of the season. We don't know if Damian is going to miss all of the season, or miss most of the season and then come back at the end of the year. That is something that is unknown quite yet. But I think one more thing that the Milwaukee Bucks need to do during free agency, there might be a couple more things, but I think one thing that I'd like to see them do is also re-sign Kevin Portis Jr. I think that's also a big need for them. I think their 2 biggest priorities in free agency are re-signing Bobby Portis, which they just did, and then also re-signing Kevin Portis Jr. I think that's something they will try to do day 1 or day 2 of free agency. I am seriously doubting he leaves Milwaukee. I'd be shocked if Kevin Portis Jr. signed elsewhere. I'd literally be shocked. So, but you guys let me know your thoughts on the re-signing for the Bucks, giving Portis 3-year, $44 million. I think he deserves almost $15 million a year with the way he's played. He's finished top 3 in 6 Man of the Year voting twice in the last 3 seasons. He possibly would have. I'm gonna say he possibly would have been in that conversation this year if it wasn't for the suspension. The suspension took him away from being a candidate this year. 49 games. There's the 65-game requirement. So there is no telling. He could have been a candidate for that. I'm not sure. Might have not been, but you never know, especially knowing he was a candidate the 2 past seasons. Let me know your thoughts on the extension for Portis in the comment section, and peace out.